Well, hey folks, how y'all doing? An old man in the land of grills. Yeah, the Expert Grill from Walmart paid $195 for this pellet grill. This is a big pellet, 770 square inches, folks. I'll leave the link down below to the review of this. And it was about time to do some modifications, and you're looking at 3 of them right here. Obviously, we painted it red. Oh man. 2 temp gauges on the lid so you can get a little bit of a better idea of where things are. And that front shelf that folds and collapses out of bamboo. Folks, I'm going to show you how to do these. They're very easy to do mods. You do need to know if you do this, you probably void the warranty. But, you know, I think it's cool. And for a $195 pellet grill, I think we're making it look pretty doggone slick here. So keep on watching. We'll show you all that, folks. If you want to help support all the modifications that I've done and help support the land of grills, there's on the bottom there's that thing, it's got a little heart on it, it's called Super Thanks. And if you click on that, and if you want to give something to that, send me an email. My email is in the description, about page of my channel. And if you send something my way, I'll send you a sticker, one of those, your way. So I tell you what, let's get into the modifications. Right, so the cover comes off real easy. You unloosen one of the hinges on the top of the grill and take it off, and then the other one slides right out. Piece of cake. Taking the handle off, 2 screws, the badge, the Expert Grill badge comes off real easily too. In fact, if you wanted to utilize one of those holes, you'd have to drill a little bit bigger. If you just wanted to put 1 temp probe, that's where you could put it, and then just use some RTV caulks, the red stuff, that clog up those other holes. I'm gonna leave the Expert Grill badge on, and I've decided to go with 2 of the this is the Galifier. I'll leave the link down below. These are relatively cheap. What I like about them is they go up to 700 degrees, and all they need is a 3/8 diameter hole, and I'm going 6.5 inches from the edge to the center, 4.5 inches up from this to there, and I'm going to put them both in like that, take them off, finish the sanding, and all I'm using is a random orbit, and I've got, I'm starting with some 100 grit, and then I will go up to 220 just to give this a nice finish. I don't want to take the paint off. All I want to do is get it nice and smooth without taking the paint off, and I'm going to wipe it down real good before we paint it. All right, we're now up in the garage, folks. I've got my fancy spray booth going on here. Garbage cart with a piece of masonite on top of it. To wipe things down, denatured alcohol and a couple paper towels. Got it nice and clean. Went to the hardware store, made my paint choice. Rust-Oleum, yeah, I'm going to go with just Sunrise Red from Rust-Oleum. Staying away from the high heat stuff. I don't believe that that's going to get hot enough that it would warrant the high heat stuff. But you know what? We'll find out. You'll be able to watch, and we'll see how it holds up over time. All right, folks. First coat's on. We're gonna let it dry. Then we're gonna sand it, high grit sandpaper just lightly, and then give it a final coat. All right, folks. Give it a quick sand. There's some 220. Clean it off. Still going with the Rust-Oleum. You see, I've got the second coat on. That's all it's gonna take. It ain't a perfect paint job, I'll tell you that, but it'll look cool when it's done. And we'll give you a look-see once it is installed. Yep, first mods on the Expert Grill from Walmart. All right, folks, I got the paint done. Not bad for a spray can. Turned out, I'm not a body shop guy, so it about as good as I'm gonna get it. Got the 2 temp probes on there from Galifier. I'll leave the link down below to that. And everything's nice and tight on the inside. I'll like it a lot more than that gray, I'll tell you that. Next step, let's put a front shelf on. All right, folks, let's make the front shelf here. First thing you're seeing, this is a bamboo cutting board. This is like 12 by 18, and it's going to be perfect for it. It's got one side that's like this, and it's got the other side that is kind of like a cutting board surface with the grooves. You can use whatever side you want. I have chosen to use this side, and you're noticing this side is a little bit darker, but I did spray this with some spar urethane just to protect it. It is bamboo, it'll work just fine, but this protects it, makes it look a little bit nicer too. This is roughly 20 bucks on Amazon. We've got our brackets there. We're going to show you those on Amazon. And then to attach the brackets to this, I'm using some sheet metal screws, some 1/2 inch number 10s. And then to attach that through those holes to the grill, I've got some stainless steel screws and some fender washers, some lock washers, some nuts, whatever works. This is stuff I had laying around. I didn't go to a hardware store and get it. You can see a lot of it are number 10s, and the screws are 34 3/4 inch, and then 1.5 inch outside diameter on the fender washers, and then you just get everything to match. But let's take a look at this stuff on Amazon. Remember, I'll leave the links down below, and then we'll show you how I'm going to attach these to that, and we'll take it outside and attach that whole thing to the grill. Super simple. All right, folks, there's the bamboo cutting board. 22 bucks. I'm sorry, I said 20. It was actually 23. Let's take a look at the at those brackets. In my opinion, this is a deal for the 8-inch. 14 bucks. You get two of them. You can hold 132 pounds. I've used these before, and they work very, very nice. So let's get the building, putting it together. All right, screws going in. It's bamboo, so it's pretty hard. So you got to pre-drill. Be very careful. You don't drill all the way through. So just go slow. I put the first one in up there, and then for these two, because of this, it's hard to get the drill bit in there. So I just take a permanent magic marker and make 2 dots, one there, and then I'll slide this, drill my holes, and then attach it. Super simple. All right, so one tip here is you can see that I don't want this wood right up against the metal, because the grill does get warm. So I left us a good 1/2-inch gap there, and that'll make sure that we don't get any burnage there on the cutting board. All right, go ahead. You can say it. What the hell are you doing? But I'll tell you what, sometimes you got to think outside the box. Doing this by myself. Now, there'd be probably an easier way of doing this. Tom, you could empty out the pellets and then put some cardboard down and lay the grill down and then do it that way. Or you could do it the difficult way like I'm doing it here. But let's just talk about how we laid it out. So what I did to make things simple here is I got a 2x4 that I cut in the middle here. You can see the line in the middle. I measured from that channel to that channel back there. You can't see it probably. And I marked center. So that's the center of the grill right there. I also did the same thing on the cutting board. You can probably see the mark right there. I measured and got the center. So you line up the 2 centers, and in theory, you should be good. Now to hold the brackets and keep everything from falling down, I just took the 2 grill grates, the 1/2 grill grates, stood those up, and the brackets are sitting on those, and then a wood clamp just to hold things in place. All I'm gonna do is mark 1 hole, probably on this side, drill that hole, put that screw in, and then I'm gonna put this back together, put it back up, and make sure I have equal distance from this ledge down to here. And then we'll know that we're good. And all I'm gonna do is, there are 6 holes in that bracket. I'm gonna put 2 with the fender washers on one side, and then 1 in the middle. So there'll be a total of 6, but 3 on each side. So super simple, right? All right, so now I've turned my grill, so I'm more of the level axis of the garage floor. And I checked the grill first to make sure where the bubble is on that. And then I just want to mimic the bubble on that. And I got 1 screw in, all right, down there. I'm gonna put 2 more of that, 1 more of that side up high, and then in the middle on the other side, finish up the other ones, give you a look-see. Super simple. All right, there it is installed on the inside. You can see those fender washers in there, all stainless steel on the inside. 3 on one side, 3 on the other side. In order to put this down, you've got the 2 handles underneath, and you just push those up and then down like that. And in order to lock it, bring it up, you just like that. So, you know, you ain't gonna sit on it, but it'll definitely hold 20 plus pounds, no problem. So I think this was a success. So remember, I tried to use everything you get. I didn't make anything here. All I needed was a drill, some drill bits, and some hardware, and super simple. If I can do it, so can you. All right, there she is. Oh man, ain't she a beaut, Clark, I'll tell you. One of my favorite hobbies is modifying grills, folks. And yeah, I haven't, someone's gonna make the cut. Well, you don't, you just voided the warranty. Yeah, I know. That's what I do. I void warranties. So I think it looks pretty cool. I love the gauges on there. Shelf is going to work fantastic. $195 pellet grill, looking pretty slick. So I hope you enjoyed this. Remember, everything I did here, you can do too. Thumbs up, leave a comment, and as always, appreciate you watching. Thank you.